It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. Fielded about a yard deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Yeah.
They begin with a run by Smith. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out.
Oh, yeah.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Son, yeah.
This is Smith. That's what they needed. It's an 8-yard gain, and now 3rd and 4 suddenly doesn't look so bad.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Tell him, man.
Avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Play action. Now it's Allen. And that's knocked away and incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Here comes Grant on the return. Very good return that time. 18 yards. And it'll be Dolphin.
20 in every corner of the house. Fucking lighters, yeah.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon.
Here come
on 2nd down, Kamara. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a first down.
Nah, yo, I ain't
burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. Room to run again. And he'll be taken down at the 26. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
On first down, Stringer. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 13. Here's Allen to throw it. They'll set up the screen to Smith. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. Only 3 there on the screen at second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic.
I picked the Jazz as my third team be drafted by. As soon as I went on the Jazz,
24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
Corona.
Because then you turn into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
40.
Corona.
45 the mark. Come on. Hey, Haywood. 45, Mike, 45. Half. Alert. They're running it. Check. Fresno.
Allen from the gun on third down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's fourth down.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on third down conversions to start this thing.
All right, easy.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one. But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Hey, dude. 25 to Mike. We got 25 to Mike. Coming to the sun. Okay, ready?
Back to throw. Stringer. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away.
What time? You said showtime?
Offense ready to go for their next drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice.
I feel like it's going to
They're
jump
furiously
around
going
on
over
you.
things on the sidelines. What do we need to do?
Pull up the old mojo.
And change our momentum.
56. 66. Pull it high. Check 31.
On second down, here's Smith.
So
And
you can get it all you
get
want.
a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
He's checking. Crash. Out. Topper.
It's a white boy and a black boy fighting right now.
They'll try and run for it with Smith. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Here's Britton Colquitt now as he's on to punt for Buffalo. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. Returnable for Grant.
Said he's been thinking about that motherfucker.
A good return there, 17 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
All right.
Let's go.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
So now you've got to start looking not just at play calling,
playing 2-on-2
but which
now.
guy's going to step forward and say, okay, let's get this thing done. Because within that unit of 11, sometimes one guy can make a big-time play and break through the barrier.
I usually skip the combine, but I wanted the badge or 2 that I got from playing.
Looking to throw on second down. Stringer out of the backfield. That's complete to Kamara. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Ready? 8, read.
A give to Kamara running right. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway. But when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Bring him right on out. BG ain't no game.
Isabella was the intended target, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Say that one more time. All right, now 60. I'm talking about someone like
Stringer.
As soon as I get all his badges, I'm not even gonna wait until I get the gym rat badge before I bring him off.
So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
Once I get all his badges,
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball.
I didn't get too many because I evened everything out all the way across the board.
The windows are so tight. You just don't want to force it in there because it's gonna be.
So I ain't get. I got like 10 or 15. It was like 15, 12, 9, and 5 or something like that.
64 was Matt Prater's record. This would top that by
you know the finishing ones, they're gonna come fast because I'm gonna be dunking in my career. You know the shooting ones, they're gonna come fast. You be shooting mid-range shots. So what I'm planning on for him is I might bring him out like 85
come to the line to start their next drive. The results for them so far not that great. Well, not good at all. 3 drives, 3 punts.
Yeah, and now what you're doing is you're looking at your play sheet, trying to figure out what you're going against defensively.
He's got it with the 15. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
Gotta be the end.
A big play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. On for the extra point, Giorgio Tavecchio. And it's 7-0 Buffalo. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Tavecchio. This fielded at the 2. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Here we go.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And the last go-around for them, they tried that really, really long field goal, couldn't connect.
And in retrospect, I think a lot of people would say, well, why would you try one that long? You hurt yourself in field position. The ball comes out, there. That only helps the other team. But I look at it as maybe it was a double shot of confidence. Confident the kicker could make it. And even if he missed, confident in their defense that they could hold him.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Running with Kamara. And very little. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. Give him maybe a yard. Quite the opposite from the previous big gainer. To throw on 2nd down. Stringer. This one complete to Christian Kirk. A Miami 1st down on the 14-yard pickup. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Is they fighting with, is it people in the crowd, or is it just like the staff?
2nd and 3.
Oh, this is a small event, so it ain't if you wouldn't I mean, people in
And
the
he'll
crowd.
go down
Anyway.
here at the 12-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. This quarterback now 4 out of 10 throwing the ball in this 1st half, but he's got a 1st down here.
61, Matchbox Lights. Let's go.
Off play action. Stringer steps away. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. They'll try the left side. Swift, and able to work his way down to the 16. He gets him moving forward again with an 8-yard run, but they'll still be left with 14 yards to go on 3rd. Throwing on 3rd and long. Stringer. That is caught inside the 5. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the 1st. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the 1st down as he's tackled at the 2. So the decision to go for it turns out to be a good one. They get a couple of yards, and as a result, the drive keeps moving. It's now 1st and goal. And that's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Stringer looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to his running back, Alvin Kamara, but now it's 3rd and goal.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. Here we go with Kamara. And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. Kamara on 4th and goal, unable to get in. And the Bills' goal line stand is going to get him the football back. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, what's the plan of attack here? Very late second quarter, and look where the ball is.
Yeah, a bad spot for you. But the defense has all 3 timeouts. So what you're telling your team is ball security number 1. It's not all on the running backs if you decide to run the football. That offensive line has got to protect them and wedge out some space because you can't just kneel. They take 3 timeouts. They're going to get the ball back in good field position with a chance to put points on the board. You got to try and get a first down and run out this first half.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Allen going to throw. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
I'm in the summer league. I'm out.
Off the play fake. Straight
I'm out.
And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
This is good weed.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Gotta be doing all kinds of dumb shit.
Back to throw. Stringer. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. A final shot before break. Stringer. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is going to be incomplete. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike.
Throwing again, Stringer. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Charlie, 64, weak. Hey, high 7. 25.
And the blitz does come. And the throw there going to be incomplete. It appears they're going to come up empty on this first drive of the second half, still down by that slim margin.
Yeah, and that's okay. You know, when you sit and analyze it, they're not happy about what happened, having to go to the bench. But this gives them a chance to let their defense do some work, while they on the sidelines go over what they're doing offensively and formulate a proper plan.
A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Again, it's Smith. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. Now on 3rd and 2, they're going to elect to throw with Allen. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Raekwon McMillan, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Here's Britton Colquitt now. He's been terrific so far. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback.
Hey, yo, the whole time, I'm wondering why I can't hear y'all. And I ain't gonna tell nobody, because I know I just said something about
drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense. Get a couple of first downs.
0-30 on this whole time of my mind.
That's what they're looking for here. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Off play action. Stringer. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Here's Williams to return. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, for the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Now Allen off the bootleg.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy.
I know some teams are leery about playing cover 2 because the strong safety's not usually a terrific cover guy. But in this case, he played it perfectly. Read the football and went and made the interception.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Showed a good move, but quickly corralled just beyond the 10-yard line. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
X3, 218, chop. Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room. Hey, 25 to Mike. We're going 25 to Mike. It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day. Walk. Ready?
Off the play fake. Stringer. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
I got you.
Goddamn meat off.
So after the INT, it's Allen. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And he is all the way up past the 25. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Check. Get it.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. He'll be tackled shy of the 35. Shifty footwork gets him a little extra on the play. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
I'm holding my breath like a bird.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. A man who's been busy this afternoon. It's Kamara again. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down.
You heard me.
Waiting from the gun. Stringer. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
Recon, 132 fighter.
from the gun. Stringer. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way. Work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover him? Corner, safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. 2nd down and inches. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
That was my steal, D.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. A pretty anemic, a very anemic. 1 for 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
Jesus Christ, I saw that one.
3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
That's all. Yeah, that's how it is. I gotta turn my meter back on somehow. My shit got turned off. I gotta get off to turn my shot meter back on. Is there somebody standing over there? Turn my shot meter back on. I turned it off somehow.
The Dolphins will send out the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play act. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Raekwon McMillan in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. On 3rd and long, it's Allen. Getting this into the hands of Turner. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him 18 on that one as the Bills are going to have a 1st down.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively, a backbreaker. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
All day, just like that. Just like that. Check the backer, check the backer. Alert! Check Check three. Watch safety. Safety screen.
And now he'll tuck it and run. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is second down. I think you'd have to say defensively, these guys are doing their job pretty well, right?
Yeah, we talked about them holding them under 20 points, right, on defense. And they've done that. They've held them. The problem is they're answered their challenge, which was to score more.
Yeah, exactly. I remember you saying magic number was right around 20, and the offense has been the issue. You're right.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
On third down, Turner, and he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. That's complete to Turner. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It's a 6-yard loss on the play, and it'll make this a 2nd and long. For the left side, it's complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 35. Allen now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7.
And some defense,
it's 1st and 10. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now, that's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes.
Coming out with the Kobe jersey on, that's what boxing match
the
are
confidence
watching.
level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here.
At 25 to Mike. We're going. Hey, Foxtrot. They go.
Throwing on first down. Stringer. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something.
That was my steal, Weezy.
17 yards to go.
You see me down there?
Bombers. 25 to Mike. We're going 25 to Mike. I'm going to run you over. 6-6. Pull it high. Check 37. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
Get it, Weezy? I'm too big for you, young man. What do you think this is?
Set, ready? 10-2, sir. Big Griffin.
No.
Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down. Missed tackles may doom this team.
I just had a bad flashback. That's why I'm sitting up here with you right now. You've got to tackle him inbounds. You've got to wrap him up.
And down by 5. They've got to go for it here on 4th down. And the surge is going to be too much defensively. He's hit and taken down to the backfield. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position.
Mike, 45. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Too big, I told you.
And look at this.
Not
They
just
get
gonna
the
run past
turnover
me,
they
little
needed.
man.
It's intercepted.
You look bulky, but
Picked
I know
off
you
at the
use the
20.
shit, nigga. That's why you made him look
But he's
bulky.
free
I
going
made
down
my
the
man
left
built
side. It's a
and
foot race.
strong, nigga.
And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up first
I
and
don't know
goal
what
at the
you think
5.
you did, nigga.
You got the
Made a
sling
big
lead
bulky
late
ass,
in the football, so
short
why
little,
are you throwing it
got
there?
the little weak
Remember
ass
during
nigga.
the year when we asked one of the
Now I'm
head
gone
coaches,
on
you
you.
know, if you're in this spot.
And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Alvin Kamara with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Dolphins have taken the
You
lead.
said if this motherfucker oiled
Wow,
up,
I know it's a never say never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you
Fuck 'em
got to
up.
rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the
That
last
ain't the shot
tackle.
I want.
You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
And he'll get into the end zone as the
That's the one I
two-point
want.
conversion is successful. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And they're going to him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Who you got, Wiz or Black? Pick somebody, hurry up. Who you got, Black?
And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. Tried to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely
Norman
down to the
Jr.
final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively,
You got the first pick in this one. I got the next pick.
Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. He's back to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted.
You got the taco
Picked
bender.
off at the 38. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Anthony Brown right there to knock it away. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Off play action. Stringer. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
What kisses him, man? He changed his name to something else, he said.
Allen to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. To throw is Allen.
Come on, Bert.
Room to run past midfield. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. 25 yards there on the catch and run. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
I don't know what the fuck that was.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
You must be dreaming. 45. Go.
Back to throw. Allen. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first.
Mike, 45. Hey, tighten down. There you go.
This one now.
Back to throw.
Put a bit in the backboard.
He can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now Allen. Now a desperation throw deep. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to come up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw, and it'll wind up being intercepted.
They begin on the ground with Kamara.
Don't do that.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second
It's
down.
old.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. They run it again with Kamara. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line.
Yeah.
2 yards, good enough for a first. Well, Charles, the old saying.
Huh? What Chinese dude? Give me that shit. It's off you. What Chinese dude, bro? Yeah. Yeah, you go. Nah, yo. You chose first, yo. We go back and forth, yo. You can't. Nah, yo. Shit, we. This nigga clobber my shit. Shot, dude. What do you think? What you say, Block? That's part of the reason I cut my shit. As soon as I wanted to go somewhere, this bitch used to act like she had that arthritis in her hands.